Let's talk a little Jets. Here you go. Baldinger loves the Jets this year. Take a listen.
Nobody better take Aaron Rodgers lightly because he played 4 plays last year. He's approaching 40. Nobody better do that. I've seen that team practice last year and this year as much as anybody out there. That guy, when you go out to watch him in practice, he doesn't look 40. His arm doesn't look like that. I saw Brett Favre late in his career, and the arm fell off. I saw Peyton Manning's arm fall off. Like, that's not the case. And I don't know if there's a smarter player or coach than Aaron Rodgers in his business. You better take – Breece Hall might push Christian McCaffrey for leading the league in rushing, yards, the whole thing this year. He has that kind of ability. The offense line is as good as it's been since, in over 10 years. Okay, it's the best it's been. And they've got depth.
Steiny, and they got the future Hall of Famer from Dallas, Tyron Smith, playing the Trent Williams to Aaron Rodgers. So I'm just like Quentin Williams, their defense, Steiny, Sauce Gardner, C.J. Mosley, they got dogs, man. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson.
Baldinger on the Jets' defense.
Defensively, they've got great players at every position. Their 2 linebackers are as good as what, when we saw San Francisco last year and what they have off the ball inside linebacker. They can rival what Fred and Dre were like with what they have. And this secondary has never played with the lead where the guys might get a chance to start. DJ Reed, who was former 49er, drafted by the 49ers, Sauce. Like, they've got everything in place to be a great defense. I think this is a very, very talented team. I picked them to win the AFC.
Wow.
So, and win the AFC East. I'm sorry, Joe. But win the AFC East, I picked them. Like, I think this is going to be a very good team.
All right. So the 49ers may have their hands full week 1 against the Jets on Monday Night Football in front of a nationally televised audience.
Man, Steiny, and this is what's so exciting to me rather than it be Arizona as the opponent. And I'm sure Kyle will be like, what are you talking about? Good. We won easy street. My point being, we got question marks about the Niners offseason. What did it mean? Guys weren't there, but they got a stiff test right out the gate. And I won't come in here Tuesday if they happen to lose, but I'm excited that they got what I deem a stiff test. And if you watch the Jets all last year, Steiny, they were just getting putrid quarterback play, but their defense was in games, and they had chances. Now they got Rodgers back. I'm with Baltimore. He's saying the division is Kansas City on mine first in the AFC, but after that, I think the Jets with the healthy Aaron Rodgers and their weaponry, and we didn't even talk about the revenge game for Solomon Thomas and Javon Kinlaw. They're also Jets.
888-957-9570 is the number. 49ers about as whole as you can possibly be right now, with the exception, obviously, of Ricky Pearsall. But we didn't know if Ricky Pearsall was going to be active or not in week 1. So as far as that goes, the 49ers are heading into this game as healthy as they've been in a while. And the other thing that we haven't really jumped on today is that Christian McCaffrey is back and practicing. And what does that mean?
Joe, I worked with LaDainian Tomlinson for a long time. I think he's as good a back as I've ever seen. I played with Dickerson and Dorsett, and respect for Emmett and Walter and everybody. But I remember one year, Marty Schottenheimer was coaching the Chargers, and he put LT out there, and he pitched it to him. That's back when touchback, you get the ball at the 20. And on the first play, he pitched it to LT, and he went 80 yards for a touchdown. And like LT, he laid the ball on the ground in the end zone, and he came off the field to the sideline. He didn't play another play in preseason. I kind of feel like that's McCaffrey. Like, you can have, you got to get banged up a little bit. But I feel like McCaffrey's cutting, his ability to run through contact, and his eyes, like, I don't think he needs a whole lot of work at that. I think he's going to be fresh and ready to go Monday night.
All right. So the 49ers are headed into this game Monday. If you're a 49er fan, you've got to be feeling right now as good as you felt all offseason, right? I mean, right now, you've got to feel really, really good.
Man, I agree.
You've got
totally.
Everybody in there, right? Especially after the offseason you've had, you.
I was going to say this is the team that left Vegas, but, Greenlaw got hurt. But other than that, Steiny. So it's all systems go. It's about football, and you got a staunch test with the Jets. I can't wait. We'll be there. Let's go. And we got football in 48 hours.
Yes,
Chiefs
we do.
Ravens. That ain't no Rudy Poo game. That's a big game.
What does that mean?
Small.
Rudy Poo?
Yeah, small and wimpy.
Is that a guru or is that like
No, that's a real one.
legitimate phrase?
Yeah, that's like, your ex-boyfriend, he was Rudy Poo, Like a wimp,
Okay.
small.
Okay.
Let me see if Steiny Meter can guess the spread on the game going into Monday
Yeah,
night.
the Jets are so good that the 49ers are favored probably by 6.5.
4.5. Mine is 4.5 right now.
Jump on the Niners.
Dude,
Absolutely jump on
I
them.
got them winning. It's just going to be tough, and that's what I want.
not
We want a
gonna be
good
tough.
game. You are really down on Rodgers and the Jets.
The Niners are Aaron Rodgers' kryptonite.
Dibs will have something different that he caught me outside, but he said those games, the Niners were the better team that in the playoffs. During the regular
probably were.
season, Rodgers had ownage of the Niners.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In the regular
Means when the
season.
when the big lights come on, Rodgers is a 500 quarterback. He's 11-10. Once the competition stiffens, Rodgers wilts.
Now, there are a bunch of good games week one starting Thursday night with the Ravens, Chiefs. We got the Packers, Eagles, and Brazil. But Steiny, I'm not being a homer here. The game of the week is Monday night, Jets against the Niners.
Well, that's because you're in San Francisco. It's not better than the Chiefs, Ravens. Come on, Goo. You have a Super Bowl champion.
Well, it's a rematch of the AFC Championship game.
Right. And what's this one? And what's the Niners, Jets?
Well, I guess where I was getting at, partner, is the last game of the docket. Like Thursday it won't be forgotten, but by the time you get to Sunday, you're going to be like, what happened? But Monday night, yeah.
I mean, it's a matchup between a NFC powerhouse and an AFC team that's trying to find itself.
And a guy fighting for his job in Robert Saleh, according to who you believe.
Yeah. And I mean, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
you think Aaron Rodgers is going to play full season?
I think he'll play 14 games if he doesn't blow something out. And I'm the guy that wants him to play 14 games. Like we don't give this dude enough credit, or maybe we do because he's from Sarah High School in San Mateo here.
Who?
Tom Brady going to the putrid Tampa Bay Buccaneers and turning that thing into a Super Bowl winner. Like, be careful, Steiny, or people out there that are anti-Aaron Rodgers. He has enough talent around him to do the same thing if he's that Aaron Rodgers. That's all.
Well, he's 40.
Yeah. Brady was older than that when he was with Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when you are that good at that position, your computer and Wi-Fi is faster. The Peyton Manning 1-1 with Denver and his arm was hanging, but that was because of the defense, but he was smart enough to do, like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't see it with the Jets.
I got Chiefs, Jets. I know we got our preview show coming up here, but Chiefs, Jets in the AFC Championship game.
What do you mean preview show?
Yeah, when we go around the league, and you guys got my email.
What?
No, I'm being serious, Evan. Did you guys get my email?
Which one did you send it?
The work one to YouTube.
Oh yeah, I got to change my password. I haven't seen my. I got to get Tim Jordan to help me with my
Maybe it
password.
didn't go out.
Yeah,
You thought I was running material, so did Evan.
I think you still might be.
Wow. No, I
ask
sent an
Evan.
email.
Evan is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have my email ready.
What don't you
right
have?
now.
Your Twitter and now your email.
love it.
When does it stop?
Hopefully never. Hopefully
You're going to miss something in your life that's
Hopefully.
going to be a blessing.
Like what?
Because of what's something? Come get this check.
I'm going to miss something that's a blessing. You're right.
It's going to be trying to get to you via email, and you don't care.
You mean, yeah, because you get a lot of emails that say, here, we got money for you. 2024 Red and Gold Summit set for tomorrow. Tomorrow, once again, we're going to be live from the beautiful Fremont Bank, 39150 Fremont Boulevard. Willard and Dibbs, they're live 2 to 4. And then all the hosts will be there from 4 to 6, getting you ready for another football season. Come on out and enjoy the hosts. And it's first come, first served. And it's all open to the public. So there you go.
Let's go.
Low Neal's also going to be there.
Man.
Fullback Low Neal, former fullback Low Neal, one of the best fullbacks in NFL history.
Yeah, watch his highlights and why he's not in the Hall of Fame, I have no idea.
Well, no fullbacks in the Hall of Fame, that's why.
But they used to call the running back the fullback. Like John Riggins was the fullback.
Yeah.
But he really was the running back.
Well, he actually toted the rock.
Yeah.
Low didn't tote it very much. He was mostly a blocker.